Wait there just a minute, buddy. Rewind the...
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Wait, Rewind the Tape with me, Natalie, and
me, Ruth.
This is
you
your
never let me say my name anymore, and I've noticed.
It's because I always want to. I worry that you're just not going to say your name.
I know.
So that's why I'm like.
Know.
But then I'm like, and then I don't want to be rude and say, and her, Ruth. So then I have to pause.
And she, Ruth.
Yeah. Anyway, this is your favourite podcast, or maybe it's your second or third. Maybe it's just your top 10 fave podcast, where we...
No, it's your favourite. Sorry, I'm so angry today.
It is. It's your favourite podcast, where we, for once, actually watch what I feel was a good, funny, heartfelt movie, and I'm really excited to talk about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Before we go ahead, we just wanted to say rest in peace and send love to the family of Dijon Reed, who is a 14-year-old boy who was murdered in a racist attack in Birmingham. This story is a few weeks old now, but if you haven't been paying attention, we'll put links to the story in the bio of this episode, and stay tuned to see how it unfolds, because obviously, as usual, there might be some push needed towards justice for the killers. So, yeah, we'll be keeping you updated, but it's obviously a tragedy, and he was a baby. So, and where it happened, like, I know it. I know the place. My dad works there, has lived there, and it is historically a racist place. So, no shade to people who live there, but it honestly, when I saw the name, it's just not the surprise. The surprise is that he's actually dead, and he's a baby, and he's literally 14 years old. 14 years old. So yeah,
who was chased down and murdered. That's how it is.
Yeah, no one should have to die like that, let alone a 14-year-old.
Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, because that's what happened
by grown men. So yeah. So yeah, we'll move on to the week. How are you? How are you feeling?
How am I? How am I feeling? I'm feeling good. I went to see I don't know if you are familiar with the drag queen Alyssa Edwards. She was on season 5 of RuPaul's Drag Race and season 2 of All Stars, RuPaul's All Stars, and has her own dance company, and also off the back of that off the back of obviously RuPaul, has a Netflix original series, Dancing Queen, I believe it's called, Dancing Queen, which is basically about her the dance troupe, and so it was fun to like put on a dress and get out of pajamas and sweatpants, go into the city. I mean, it was hot as hell, but it was
Did you get the tube?
Nice to, of course.
I haven't been on the tube in like severe heat in so long.
Yes, not great. It makes you just think, why have we not got our shit together to have AC on the tubes?
There are on some lines, just
on
not
one
most
line,
of them.
on one line, and it's not a line that it's not one that is helpful for me.
Yeah, I do.
You just thought like the Victoria line, just put it like that's a critical line. Put it on there.
I feel like it's like. Okay, maybe it might not be, but it does when I'm on those trains, like the kind of areas I am when I get on the trains with air conditioning, I can't help but feel like it is classism. Like, okay, you guys can have wider carriages and air conditioning.
Yes, exactly. You don't have to be close to somebody, and we'll also give you fresh air. How's that? Yeah. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. West London.
Oh my God, I told you when I was staying at my sister's in West London, and I went to get the train one morning, and it was raining, and I realised, oh my God, I can go inside. And it's not like shelter, it's not like a room that smells funny, it's a heated like hub. Living the life of a luxury.
Yeah, they keep all the good stuff for West London. But yeah, so it was fun.
Shout out to West London. If anybody's looking for a sugar baby, you know what? Look how messy I'm being already. Wow. And I'm not joking.
Yeah, me too. But if you want to pay my mortgage and
Pay my mortgage.
I can't think of any cool words. Okay, that song.
It didn't make sense.
My mortgage. I'm presuming that it was to Rock the Casbah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're on the same wavelength. Go. Look, if that is anybody's particular niche, if you're into that,
if your kink is paying people's mortgages, yeah,
I'm here for it. So
I think everyone's here for that.
No, name me one person that's not here for somebody else paying their mortgage.
Oh my God, you'd have to be like deep in some sort of religious cult to have been brainwashed into thinking that that's not acceptable.
Or just like as honourable as Snow and Charming. Or Ned Stark. Fuck that shit.
They would let somebody pay their mortgage.
I don't think so.
And they would owe them. They would have probably done something super heroic and they'd owe them. And they'd be like, it's the least I can do. I'll buy your house outright.
I've broken my rule of not wanting to talk about Once Upon a Time.
And you're not going to be talking about that until, well, next week because we have another episode on it. But yeah.
Beyond that, yeah, no. We've got to put an embargo on it. There's only so much Once Upon a Time they can take. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I did. Went into town, watched Memoirs of a Drag Queen, which was quite fun. And then
you went to see a live show?
Yeah, in a theatre.
You went to a theatre?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so desperate that me and my cousin are going to go and watch Midsummer Night's Dream in the park.
But that sounds divine.
Yeah, but that play, when it's acted, is never as funny as you remember.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It sounds funny on paper.
No shade to who? Shakespeare. I don't think he cares so much.
And I feel like the company that's doing it is going to be, it's not going to be like, no shade to the company. But
it's going to be like
diverse
classic,
and creative.
Yeah, it'll be like as the book, not a modern day telling of it. Yeah,
completely Caucasian.
Yeah.
No,
you know that if there's anybody that's of color, it's going to be Bottom.
I swear.
I'm sorry,
I am not shy about heckling at shows. I will boo. My cousin will hate me for it, but I'll do it.
Well, look, I'm looking forward to hearing more about it next week. Because
that's if we end up actually going. Because if this weather keeps up, I'm not doing it.
Sweltering, couldn't do it. It's not even like, obviously it was a bit cooler in the theatre than it is outside, but
yeah,
they didn't really have AC or anything. We just don't do that in this country. Or
it
was like
AC,
really
though.
Like minimal AC. It's not like you know. When you in the set or any other country abroad that's remotely hot, where you go into like a shopping mall or whatever, and it's just blasting AC. It's like the Arctic.
I think this country is so good at getting the temperature wrong. Like when you're cold, like the heating will be slightly on, and when you finally get a bit warmer, they'll turn the heating all the way up, and everyone has to like readjust. Or if it's like a warm day, and everyone's like, it happened to be on the train recently. It's like a warm day. So like we're all dressed appropriately. Maybe I was a bit nippy. I put my jacket on, switches the AC on halfway through the journey, full blast, freezing cold. I was like, what was the need? Anyway, sorry. Pet peeve of mine. I think it should all be automated and set to room temperature, so it's always a nice temperature. But that's just
yeah. Well, look, I'm not going to say that it wasn't a nice temperature. It was fine, but it would have been nice to have a bit of AC, you know.
Yeah,
a bit colder. Like so whatever.
My belly's sweating.
Oh God.
Yeah,
that's not cute. I didn't enjoy coming home though, and like because I
didn't enjoy coming home. It's so sad.
God, no. Hear me out. I didn't enjoy coming home, and you know the feeling when you get home and you're just sticky. Like I've not even been out the whole day. I've been out half a day max. All I did, I had a shower before I left. Literally the hour before I left, shower, clean. I'm out the house. Within like 4 or 5 hours, just well, not within 4 or 5 hours, it's like within 2 minutes of being out the
yeah.
house. But then you just get home and you're like, great, I'm just sticky and sweaty and like gross. And you don't want to sit down or lie in bed because you're just spreading your sweat everywhere.
Yeah. It's not looking great out there.
Cute. Yeah.
It's going to be raining every day this week though, so
it does feel like a storm needs to come and just blow away the cobwebs.
Can't wait. I saw this tweet that said, I'm guessing it's raining in I can't remember, it was a city in America. I'm guessing it started raining. No, it was a state. Chicago is not a city, is it? It's a state.
No, Chicago's a city in Illinois.
You are right. Of course you're right.
Shout out to our listeners in Illinois.
Oh, shout out to you.
Thank you.
Never been there. Would love to go. Would actually love to go to Chicago in the winter.
I would, yeah, definitely. I've been to Chicago once before, but I was quite young, so I don't remember it. So
it does seem like a young family holiday, like a fun destination. You know what I mean? Something a bit different. Yeah, I want to go. I'm not going to lie. I want to go for like the food, and I want to see what the dating scenes and the music as well. I want to go for the music. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to go on home. I'd like a jacuzzi. This is so. I'm not going to get into lyrics. Sorry, I'm not going to start.
If you really were going to be extra about it, you could pay the premium for one of the dating apps and then set your location to Chicago just to see who's
and
about.
Then go out and meet a bozo from Tinder.
No, not go and meet them.
Upset.
Look, listen, I'm not saying you're not meeting them. It's just like seeing what's about.
No shade to everybody on Tinder, but I do meet like nice looking people from there, but that's about all. I don't know.
Is that the one you have? Wait, can I just ask a question?
Is it personal?
No, well, kind of. I guess it's just which apps do you subscribe to?
I've only subscribed. I've never paid, but I really need to start paying.
Sorry, by subscribe, all I mean is, do you engage with?
I only use Tinder.
Just Tinder, yeah.
I am like in the sewers of the apps.
And truly, Tinder is the sewer.
Yeah, it's where all the hot dumb boys are and the women that ignore you.
Do I think that Tinder's hot dumb boys? I don't know.
In my experience. Except now I shouldn't say that before I get reprimanded. But yeah, I think if you want to love, you've got to go over to Hinge. But it's a lot of work to set up a profile, and I'm just not doing it.
Yeah.
I've tried it twice. Okay?
It's so long.
And then I have to commit to things. I don't know who I am.
I don't know.
Why don't you tell me?
I can't think of a cute question to this. I can barely think of cute, funny questions on my own podcast, which is supposed to be for people's entertainment. So don't expect me to do it on
about it. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm better in real life. I'm not. I'm lying. I can hear my cousin laughing in the background and I have to kick her out, but I won't.
What does she think?
I don't have the power to.
Can you ask her?
No, she doesn't use any of the apps.
No, what does she think? Does she think that you're better in real life or digital? It's about what she thinks about you.
Oh, whatever the insult is, that's where she'll go with the answer.
What's ruder or better? I don't know. Are you better
she'll find a funny way to say
it. To just really put you down.
To just get me out of here. I'd like a jacuzzi.
What about you? What's going on with you? How's your week been?
This is gonna sound. How's my week been? Oh my god, I find it hard. I don't want to be inappropriate. I do have a funny story for you, but I just feel like I shouldn't say it on the pod because I'll regret it. Sorry, listeners. The only thing I'll say will sound a bit nuts. No, my week's fine.
No, okay, fine.
I'm just hot. I'm just very hot and I'm very bothered.
I'm hot, flustered, incredibly bothered.
So bothered. Music is sounding wonderful in the sunshine, even mine. And my neighbour, I do have a summer box, but I think by the time it comes out, it will be the winter.
It could be Summer Bop 2022.
Yeah, it will have to be at this rate.
And to be honest, that's the summer that's going to be really popping off.
Yeah, but you know the kind of music I make, it's not it's not what you want to listen to when it's really popping off. It's like a very chilled, like nice summer day. Basically now is when it needs to be out.
Yeah, but I don't know if this summer is still going to be like that chill, nice summer kind of. I think
know, but I'm still like going on my walks and stuff, and I'm listening to it, and I'm like, this is banging for right now.
Okay.
When it's really hot, it sounds really nice. Yeah.
Well, if that's what gets you unbothered in this weather, listening to your own music.
But I can't record.
Why? Because it's too hot. It is a catch-22. What will make me happy? My music. Can I make my music? No.
I close the windows and I switch off the fan, and I'm not joking. I'm dripping in sweat, and I'm like, I'm absolutely not doing this. I switch on the fan. It will
be the cruelest plot twist of the summer if it gets so hot that all you can do is listen to your music but can't make any new music to the point where you hate your own music. That will be the cruelest plot twist that this motherfucking summer can pull on you.
Will that be a plot twist? I feel like that's my destiny.
Oh, that's just inevitable.
Before every release, I'm like, well, it sounded good before, so let's just hope somebody likes it.
Somebody will like it.
Oh yeah, I've realised that. There's something for anybody. Thanks, babe. Yeah. Yeah, if not, I'll just do what my dad says and start making children's music.
Oh, is that what he says? Cool.
My dad is like always looking for like business opportunities. So he's like, the children's market is like a guarantee. He's not talking like use your imagination. He's talking like, baby TV music, like
what, like Baby Shark, Shark.
No, because we were talking about Baby Shark, and I said to him, Baby Shark is like a 1 in a million. It's like the Crazy Frog song, because he was talking about the Crazy Frog song, and I was like, that is also a 1 in a million chance. Do you know what I mean? Like,
no, I'm not out so here, silly. Dad, making Baby fucking Shark, okay? Can you just lower your expectations, sir? I know you're my father.
Expectations of me. I can't make Baby Shark. I can't. But I can make like blue is the color today. I don't know.
You could do the ABC remix.
Oh, don't, because when we were young, I think it was my brother who was struggling with his timetables. This is when we were like 5 and 6, when life was lit, and my dad bought us, because my dad always comes up with ways to make us learn. He bought us a VHS of, like, it was each timetable was a song. Oh,
that sounds like what something my mum would do.
Yeah. And
do you remember them to the day?
I only remember the 2 times 2 is 4 rap. And that's the only timetable we knew. But they put the best song there.
That's a rookie mistake. We already... Go on.
Don't be shy. It's easy if you try. I'm going to teach you how to multiply. Get funky. Ooh, baby. It was so good. And it was like they were doing the Running Man. 2 times 2 was 4. It was so good. What a time to be alive. Some of them were like, because it was the 90s, some of them were like really ethereal rock songs. And I was just like, at the time I was like, okay, but now I'm like, that is not for children. Weirdos.
What, like an Aerosmith?
No, more like a
Evanescence, even though that was
I want to say a Portishead, but maybe that's the wrong era. Like, just a bit much.
Right.
What was that version of Garage that was made? Sorry, music heads who actually know about music, and they're like screaming, that's not what that is. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Who cares? I care so much, but I don't want to go in a black hole. I was going to say a rabbit hole, but it is a black hole because I'll never come up.
5 days later.
I mean, we were just discussing how I'm still listening to Ed Sheeran, so I can't even mention things.
Oh, yeah, wow.
So then I'll no, but imagine if somebody said, I'll still be loving you when we're 70. I wouldn't believe them. First of all.
Well, with my...
But it would be nice to hear.
Yeah. Oh, God. That is the type of thing where I'd be like, I'd scoff at it, but immediately I've fallen in love.
Yeah, I'm writing it down in my diary.
Immediately. I'm not telling anybody, but then I am telling, I'm like, okay, this happened. And I'm so happy. Meanwhile, you didn't mean any of it, and you were literally just singing an Ed Sheeran song to me. And I've taken that as gospel.
Wow. It's funny.
Oh my God.
That's like the time when I was with someone and we were listening to Janae Aiko album, and some of her songs are really like lovey songs, and it was just like, oh my God, in my mind I was like, oh my God, I thought I was so connected. Like, this person isn't saying this to you, by the way, you've put this album on. Like, this is your choice of music. Like, what are you on right now?
Yeah. Oh dear, we've all been there.
Yeah. It's fun. Can't wait to do it again.
Oh my God. It's fun looking back on it and thinking about it, but, you know, also incredibly painful.
Yeah, but you get good songs out of pain. Wow. Unhealthy. Censor. That's not healthy.
You get, oh God, then I won't say you get good content out of it.
What's the difference?
I'm sorry, but some of our funniest episodes have been built off the back of our
trauma,
madness with how we approach life. So, and
we've barely even scratched the surface.
Yeah, when I say funniest episodes, I mean, well, funny to us.
I was going to say, you mean funniest episodes? They were hilarious.
As in, yeah, they were goddamn hilarious. But you know, if you found them funny, then you are laughing at our pain, and it's fine.
Yeah, and I always wonder, like, what other people find funny, because I know what I find funny, and I doubt it's what other people find funny. So.
Yeah, sometimes I think if what I find I might find this funny, do other people find this just incredibly sad?
Yeah, it happens. It does happen. And then sometimes you're just like, I'm trying to stop laughing at things that are sad, because I just do all the time. Because they are tragically funny.
Yeah, we are tragically funny.
But then doesn't that like not leave somebody enough room to like feel the pain?
I think we felt enough of the pain. Come on. Look, just because we don't feel the pain all the time on the podcast on the air does not mean that we are not feeling it behind the scenes off air. As soon as we press stop recording on this and we have our little half an hour debrief, which, by the way, guys, is often funnier than the actual podcast. I don't know why, but
we should be brave and include the debrief.
We should just, keep it on record.
Yeah, and then just be messy as fuck.
Well, we could maybe that's our bloopers.
Oh,
even though they're not bloopers because they're funny.
It's more like an autobiography. We really go into detail.
Yeah.
Wow, we haven't even started the podcast and we're like,
right,
so far.
Shit. Guys, listen. Today we watched To Wu Feng, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar.
Which is a hilarious title, yeah, because it's like what you would call a name of an episode of a podcast, not an actual film.
Or it's the title of like an emo song.
Oh my God.
Which you would then subsequently have as your MSN name. Your username for like 10 minutes before you picked another equally obscure, bizarre name.
I had some really problematic MSN names.
We all did. You're not alone there.
I did it to be provocative.
Everybody did. You did it to just like to mimic your mood so that somebody would message you and be like, oh, what does this mean? You're cryptic because all you do is message people on MSN that you don't speak to at school.
No one spoke to me regardless. I think I spoke to like 2 people on MSN a bit later in my internet life, but I used to just sit on there and no one would speak to me. I'd be like, what does everyone do on this? Yeah, no one spoke to me on MSN.
Oh my God, the hours I sunk into MSN.
No, I wasn't like popping like that. No one was chatting to me.
Ridiculous. But it was all people that, again, we wouldn't really properly speak in school, or it would be, I don't know, it was just messed up. It was very weird.
No, I was like in real life and ignored online. When did I get into my online bag? Because there was a boy.
It's always a boy or several.
Oh God, yeah. He's married now. Shout out to him.
Oh, that's
and his
cool.
wife.
Yeah, a lot of them are married. Good for you.
Oh, yeah. That's the point. Happy for you.
Yeah.
Anyway. No, genuinely.
Back to the movie. So this, I'm glad that we finally watched a decent thing, something decent.
Yeah,
I feel like
this
it's been
like
a long stretch that we haven't seen something. It was just a really real feel good movie about three drag queens who are going cross country from New York to LA, but on the way they stop off. I don't even know where it is.
A small town in the Midwest, I'm guessing.
Yeah, small town, middle America, like super small town.
Can we give a special shout out to our listener in Kansas, who's my favorite listener? Just because I think it's so cool that we have a listener in Kansas.
In Wichita.
What? Is that where Kansas is?
We've got, hold on, let me check. We do have.
No, we have a listener in Kansas.
We do, yeah.
I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. I don't know what anything is.
As
I got an A* in geography and I still don't know the map, so.
Yeah, Kansas is a state, and well, it's well, it's not even near Wichita. On the map, it looks vaguely near Wichita, but to be honest, it's actually not going to.
Kansas is quite big.
Kansas is massive.
Yeah, I was surprised by how big it was.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Only because Dorothy's from Kansas, so I just assumed it was small. She made it seem like it was nothing. Dorothy, you're a fucking liar.
We're not in Kansas anymore. You need to. Huge. Where in Kansas? Anyway, so we've got, and let me say, can we just talk about the cast for a second?
Yes, we can. Oh, first we have to give the usual disclaimer. And I know it takes the fun out of the film, but obviously the biggest like poo of the film is the fact that it's just like
they're not queer actors that they're casting, or
no, yeah, that's the biggest thing. Yeah. So I was a bit worried at first that it was gonna. I was like, oh god, this is gonna be such a like, I love me some Wesley Snipes. But I still thought it was going to be, I'm not going to lie, I also love Patrick Swayze. I thought it was going to be a bit
and also
cringe.
John, I can't pronounce his name, but Chi-Chi, he's also great.
He's a phenomenal actor.
He's brilliant. He's in so many things. Romeo and Juliet, he's Tybalt, he's just great. I love him so much. But yes, it is annoying that for the three leads that they could have cast queer.
But actors, no, but at the beginning I was nervous. I think it was my cousin who put me at ease where she walked in the room randomly and she was like, oh, because I had never seen this film. She was like, oh my God, I love this film. It's like one of my favourite films.
Oh, I'd never even heard of it. But the reason why I suggested it was because it was a film that was recommended at my current agency. They have an LGBTQ plus affinity group, and that it was recommended by them. So.
Oh my God, you're such a nerd for that, but okay. I'm sorry, we have to keep it real with you.
Well, look what it got us.
Yeah, but still, of course I'd recommend this. Oh my God. But this film is like a real, like, it's like a Mrs. Doubtfire Sister Act level film. It's amazing.
It's just wonderful, and the acting is actually brilliant. So we've got Patrick Swayze and Wesley Snipes, who are the two kind of seasoned queens who win Miss Drag Queen of the World. Who
I don't think that's what it was called, but I don't know anything.
What was it?
Wouldn't it have been their region?
No,
it's regional and then they get through.
No, that's just a big pageant, and they were in New York, so presumably.
Yeah, I thought it was like all pageants. So you do your city, and then you do your.
Or it was Miss Drag Queen of the Year, I think. Yeah, Miss Drag Queen of the Year. And obviously it's being they are crowned by the reigning queen, who is Miss RuPaul, as Rachel Tensions, which I didn't
I'm
really
not gonna lie. No, racial tensions made me racial tensions made me go, oh, don't do it. And then when it was RuPaul in the Confederate flag dress, it shouldn't have been funny, but it was. I know it's problematic, but it was funny. Don't tell me you didn't laugh. It was funny.
Hilarious. It had to be.
Because when I heard the name, I was like, oh my God. I know it's going to be a mess, but I did not see that coming. That was funny. I'm sorry, but it was funny. I'm not sorry, it was funny.
So we crown Vita Bohem and what's Wesley Snipes called? Noxie.
Oh, let me pull up. I can't even pull up a thingy because I can't see.
Got it. Noxima. Okay, well,
why is Galaxina coming up?
And then also John, I'm going to butcher this pronunciation, but it's Leguizamo. Anyway, who
if you
is
just said it with confidence and without the question mark at the end, it would have been fine.
Ruth, when have you ever done that? You are constantly, we're always like, we don't know how to pronounce this.
No, I apologize 9 times and then I say it wrong.
And so he is the young novice queen, let's say, and they take her under their wing, and then they drive to.
Okay, what were all their pronouns? Because I can't remember. Were they all going by she?
No, well, as queens, they would have all gone by she, but then they never. They lived their lives as drag queens rather than just doing it as performance.
Yeah, they were always in drag.
Yeah.
They were more like gender fluid, if anything.
But
I mean, I can't tell people what they are, but yeah.
But we've got like Robin Williams is in it. He's making a cameo.
Rest in peace to that man, the legend.
The legend. Did you spot Naomi Campbell?
Does the sun shine?
Just had to check. Did you spot our friend Michael Varston, who was none other than Teacher Sam?
I wrote down that his CV is a mess. He's literally, so to the listeners, last week he was the teacher who falls in love with his student, and this week he was like the town's pervert.
But he got taught his lesson and he learnt it. So
he learnt it by the balls.
He did. He got his balls grabbed by Noxema. And then we've also got Beverly from the Mindy Project.
I knew I recognised her. If that's the case, then she's been in loads of stuff.
Yeah, loads of stuff. Absolutely.
I've just never put 2 and 2 together that that's her. She's so funny.
Phenomenal. And we've also got is it Frenchie? She called Frenchie? From Greece.
I don't know her name.
I
know Frenchie.
No, not Rizzo. Not Frenchie. Sorry, Rizzo.
No.
Yes, she's Virgil's husband. Wife.
Oh my God, that's why she looked like Elizabeth Taylor.
Yes.
Oh my God! At the end, when she came out in her new garments, I actually said, I gasped and I went to my cousin, "Is that Elizabeth Taylor?" And she was like, "No." I am as dumb as a donut. Oh my God, she's the goat. I love her.
She is incredible. She was brilliant. So
there's nowhere to hide. That's not her song.
No, it isn't.
Her song is the best song though.
Because it's relatable.
Why is it so relatable? It's from such a young age. Getting dick, no pussy. Was that still there like?
That was a rhetorical question.
But to cry and run away. Sorry.
Well,
I'm so sorry, listeners.
A determination, right?
No, but how old are you when you first watched Grease? Is what I'm saying, and that song always hit it.
Yeah, until you're like, oh, you don't until you do get it, and then you're like, oh God.
No, but
sorry,
got me.
It always gets you, and then until it gets you on another level.
No, I've never put 2 and 2 together on that level. I just always thought she was being slut shamed and stuff.
Oh well, that's true. She was.
Oh,
my stupid Kaneki. Well, by everybody, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to the movie.
I need to stop singing.
These 3 fabulous queens are driving along, and of course they get pulled over by
the Popo.
The Popo.
Oh, he's a famous actor's brother. I'm sorry, I don't know their names.
I didn't clock that one. He wasn't.
No, I don't know. My cousin is like IMDb, and she was just saying all these things. I was just like, okay.
Well, he's super annoying. He's super
such an understatement.
Inappropriate and
super
terrible.
Annoying.
He's annoying inappropriate and terrible. Just
he
all the things that you expect.
The main character. He is super annoying. It should show you what we've been conditioned to do within our lives. He's so annoying.
He's not just he racially abuses the other two.
Yeah.
Chi-Chi and Noxima, and then he molests Vida.
I wanted to do more.
And luckily, thank God, she pushes him. He falls on the ground, sort of knocks his head, and they all think that he is possibly dead. And so they weirdly hilarious. And so they do what any self-respecting queen would do, and they drive away.
It's basically what happened in Queen and Slim, but just like a comedy.
But then somebody leaves their shoe, and no one notices that they've left their shoe.
Natalie, if me and you thought we killed a police officer and we were scrambling and I was wearing heels, do you think we would stop to check? We would be... I would say if any two people killed a police officer and would handle it the least well.
Yeah. The most incriminating. If we did it by accident, then we would definitely handle it in such a way that we would be going down.
100. We get caught so quickly, like DNA evidence all over the scene.
Everywhere.
But I accidentally fall on top of it.
Sorry, but that after a real botched job to clean everything up. We would try. It's like, oh God.
Using like toner, hydrochloric acid to clean it up.
We're recalling all of our knowledge from Get Away with Murder. What would Annalise Keating do? What did she tell the bitches to do? I don't remember.
I think from watching just CSI, I think I can handle it. We'd have to strip him naked, wipe him down. Anyone listening is like, you won't have time for this.
This is
burn
happening.
Our clothes and his clothes.
Yeah, or we make like pose and we
should take the body with us. I
don't want to do that, but maybe
depending on where we were, we could get help.
First port of call is just we'll try not to kill.
But
an officer.
We've talked about this before. Most murders it's not like people are going around trying to kill people. It's not on purpose.
Well, yeah, I know, but
and the police, if they don't want to die, they should not sexually assault people.
Yeah, true.
In this instance.
Agree.
Yeah.
So they've sped off, unfortunately, and then they go and they get changed. Outfit change.
Necessary. The outfits were...
The outfits were incredible. To be honest, that's probably what we do. We'd be like, okay, well, let's change outfits and do our hair differently, and maybe people won't know who we are. It's that easy.
I shave my head, you put a wig on, and we're like, okay, we're fine.
Yeah, this is easy.
We are out here. We are in the clear.
And then, but fuck me, they've run out of gas. They've run out of gas in the middle of nowhere, and it's the middle of the night. What are they going to do? Don't worry, because Chi-Chi is going to flag down a van, a pickup truck, and they get towed. Well, sorry, they don't get towed. The car's left there. They get driven to the closest town, which it's not a town, it's a village. But it's not even. But it isn't a village because I just don't. You don't think about.
It's a town. It's a really small town.
But I only say that because I don't associate the States with like villages. Do you know what I mean? Even though, like, no matter how small the town is,
I don't think they use that word. I don't
exactly.
Think
Yeah,
so it's always so for them, it's a town.
Yeah, with like
here, our
people.
Towns can get quite big. Can their towns get quite big as well?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they have the same rule as a town becomes a city when it has a cathedral. But whatever, let's not get into it.
That's not. Cathedrals are nice though.
Yeah, they are. They are good. They do.
Impossible to maintain. Shout out to Durham Cathedral. Probably still has scaffolding up as we speak.
Oh well, unless you just like do a cheeky little crowdfunder if you're Notre Dame. Let's not get into it.
I upset people. They love that cathedral more than they love you.
Yeah.
Maybe you just had to be there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, Brady.
And so they're in this little town, and then just they transform the town and the people in it and the lives of the people in it, and they make them richer, and they leave the town and the people better off than when they arrived. That's kind of the crux of it. We don't need to go into all of the kind of details of it, but there's no I mean, obviously there's some people that are bigoted, but they handle it well, and they kind of put rest to it, and they just make people's lives better.
They do, and it was kind of like a little inspirational, like, I don't know, things like that just make you feel really good. And then the same way after you watch this director, just like you just feel so good. It's like exactly the same thing.
Yeah, it was nice. Like, we know that there was enough like nods to the fact that life is difficult for people if you're different, particularly if you're queer, or if you're queer. And
I thought they did a good job. They showed that they were like that all the problems are listed, like having no money, family rejects you, like not having any generational wealth to fall back on, police brutality, sexual assault, fear of rejection in public places, fear to go into public places. So they set it up really well. But then the joy being different, the joy and the beauty that they literally bring to the town is so lush. And they change everyone's lives for the better.
Obviously for the better.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from. So unnecessary.
Absolutely necessary. Noxima, Vida, and Chi-Chi would wholeheartedly agree. There's
I want to say something I can't remember.
I don't want to say there's not a whole lot to say more on it, because obviously there is. It's a lovely film, and I urge you to watch it. But there isn't. Without going into the detail of all the little nuanced storylines, which I don't think that we should do, because you guys should have the chance to watch it.
I'm guessing a lot of people listening to this would have watched it. I just wanted maybe I shouldn't say this, but every time there's like that kind of like have you ever been in like, I don't know if this is a bit personal, tell me if this is too much, have you ever been in like, not necessarily physically abusive, have you ever been in an abusive relationship?
Yes, but not one with a like romantic or sexual partner.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Because like some of those, I've never been physically abused, but I've been like physically intimidated to the point where I was like very scared.
Yeah.
And whenever I see scenes like that, it doesn't freak me out, but it just kind of forces me to acknowledge like I've never because I've never been physically abused. I always think sometimes I feel a bit like I've made peace with it a lot more over the last year in like quarantine and stuff, and I had therapy and stuff. But like and actually talking to this girl who's doing university research made me really go into depth about it, and I was like, okay, that was even more fucked up than I like to acknowledge. But like the things, like some of the things they do, like you know the part where he was like, should I hit you? And then he like pretended like taking that kind of joy and I've seen it. Like, no, I've obviously, like I said, I've not been physically hit, but somebody like physically intimidating me and trying to scare me, literally back me into a corner and then like laughing, like enjoying it.
The power,
yeah. And it's just like I kind of like, because sometimes I feel, not sometimes, but often it's kind of depicted in a way where it's like they're like just drunk and then they just do these things and then they say they're sorry, and that happens too. But then like
that wasn't the case with
like sinister side of how somebody enjoys torturing somebody, which happens a lot. Yeah.
So that what we're talking about is the kind of storyline with Virgil and I think she's called Loretta, who is Rizzo,
who is Elizabeth Taylor. 100%.
Double.
They have to be related.
It's the same face.
It's just a beautiful face. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. And they own the like town motel, but also the mechanic repair shop. For a small town, though, it does have like, you know, a lot of all the things.
Oh my God, the salon was so nice.
The salon was stunning, and the way that she opened it was as if nobody ever went there.
No, but I
it was
think
like
that's
sort of
the
like
case.
dusting it off. I'm like, how do you make a living? But I hope
That's
the women go to the salon now. After.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I'm getting a pedicure this week. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to do it.
Why shouldn't you?
Because I should not be spending more money than
right.
Yeah.
But it's just
I'm just a cute little. No, I'm not.
Yeah. It's real. I think I would like to have a pedicure this week too.
Oh my God.
I'd like to get my eyebrows waxed as well. So
I love my new eyebrow lady. I'm getting my whole face done next time. She did my forehead a bit as well.
Oh, love it. Did you thread it, wax it?
Thread. I'm just going to tell her to thread my full face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get like the back of my hair here.
Your hairline at the back. Oh my God, that would be so satisfying and neat and nice.
Yeah.
Oh. Would you ever get laser on your hairline?
Probably not my hairline, but I've been tempted to get laser hair removal before.
I've never done. I used to think it lasted a lot longer than it does, but I think
that's the thing. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, it's not something.
I don't think it lasts that long.
I thought it was like you do a course and that's it forever. But if that's not the case, I'm like, well.
No, I think it's good that it doesn't last forever. But I still know it's like they told me because I have some parts of my eyebrows are tattooed on. Like my sister did it, and they told me that it you don't need it done every 3 months, and I can still see it. So I'm just like, not 3 months, sorry, 3 years, and I can definitely still see it. So it's just like I don't know sometimes with those things. I think I have faint hair as well. I don't want to do my chin because I still am attached to my chin hairs. Sorry, listeners.
What? Like the 1 or 2 that come through?
It's more like 7 now.
Oh, okay.
There's only 2 that are prominent, but they're still there. They have friends. I definitely want to get my upper lip done. I hate threading my upper lip. It's not, it's just a waste of my life.
Tried waxing? It's just quicker. It's so much quicker than threading.
No, but I thread my own upper lip. I would not wax my own skin. I mean, it's super easy. I could
but not with like a like an actual. No, I get no, but you know how you can get the things that are on a frame. You don't use it. You just do the.
No. I just tie a piece of thread because your upper lip. There's no skill needed. Do you know what I mean? It's just like remove the hair.
Yeah, it's not like remove some, don't remove others. Create a nice shape. You're like get rid of it all.
It's just like just whack it. It's just and it's where it is such an easy place to get to. Whereas I wouldn't want to wax my upper lip. The time I used a home waxing kit and waxed my underarms and legs. Oh, but smoothest it's ever been in my life.
But even in your underarms?
Yeah, because it was.
Did it not take off the make the skin irritated and?
No, it was just painful. It was insanely painful, but it was so nice afterwards. And it's a similar method to that honey waxing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What, sugaring or?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Honey waxing. I'm just making up names. The popsicle wax. What?
It's real cool on and then real hot. I don't know. Look, I'm quite.
That sounds correct. Oh my God, I'll search it on TikTok and that's what it will be.
I'm quite sure that this is not pleasurable to listen to.
Oh yeah, sorry to people who obviously do not want to know about our personal grooming techniques.
But also, let's normalize it. This is because I just think that there's probably somebody out there that's thinking, I want to do these things too, or I'm scared that I do them and I don't. It's fine.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely fine.
If you've got some chin hairs, that's fine. It happens to women. You get older, it's torment, whatever.
Beards. Yeah, it's fine.
Let's still get over it.
I think a beard would suit me. There's nowhere to hide since I got my beard. I don't know why I'm going with that. Yeah, I'm now imagining myself with a beard and staring at myself stroking my chin. This is getting weird. Let's move on.
Yes, please. So. Where do we move on to? Do you have anything else to say? about the film?
The problem is my notes between my laptop and my phone aren't syncing, and I don't know where my phone is, so I can't see my notes. So I don't know.
I didn't make notes, but again, this is just a classic situation of when we actually enjoyed watching something.
I'm definitely going to watch this film again, 100%.
Yeah. Well, I suggested watching it as a family movie night, and we just never got around to doing it. So I might suggest it again because
this is a family film, 100%.
Absolutely love it, and I've got to say, I think the acting is really good.
Yeah.
Like the three of them, Patrick Swayze, Wesley Snipes, and John, aka Chi-Chi. It's just, they're great.
Yeah.
They're really good. As is everyone else. So, yeah, that's good. Oh, I thought again that scene where the dickhead sheriff comes along and he's like, "Where's this drag queen?" And then,
I knew that was going to happen. I said it, and my cousin's like, "Yeah."
Of course, it's going to happen. But and the way that the town all bands together and they're like, "I'm a drag queen. That's my shoe. It's my shoe," and it just is so nice and it feels so good. And the surprise that the three queens kind of see when they're like, wow, this whole town's got behind us and it actually has our back.
And then they feel more confident. They're talking about how they're going to live more in their truth, because I thought, well, this is what I've got from the film. It's like because they can sort of pass, they just try to and don't want to like have to deal with other people's bullshit when they don't have to. But that kind of sparked this pride in them, like, no, I don't
have to try pass as a woman. I could just
I can
a drag queen,
be a proud drag queen. And I thought, obviously this is not a hot take, but I just thought it just is so telling, like the fact when the police are stopping everyone and looking at them, it just goes to show, like, when you're policing people's gender, like, you can't, like, if you think you can and you think you can catch people out, but when you actually really think about it, and you're like, and people are like, when people are trying to like have binary toilets and things like that, and stop people coming into other people's genders' toilets, like, how are you going to know? Like, you won't know what you're
without
do.
Being invasive.
You can't possibly know. You cannot possibly know, and it's just like people always speculate about people's gender. Or like all the time, like especially done to Black women anyway. So it's just like that. The police. I thought the policeman stopping everyone and trying to check who's really a woman, and he couldn't tell. I thought that was just like good, and I'm guessing at the time that would have been pretty like
aggressive.
Yeah, because it's just like duh. Anyway, sorry.
And there's a reason why he was
the TV show today. That's why I'm probably talking a bit more Valley Girl than necessary. Yeah.
There's a reason why they misspelled his name on his badge.
That was so funny. That was funny. I love that.
It's Dollard. It's Dullard.
It's a typo.
A Dullard. A typo on your badge, your metal sheriff's badge. Come on.
That was a good joke, though.
Yeah, that was good.
I'd like to know more about who wrote this and stuff, but I didn't do any research. My bad.
I just didn't have time. I also wanted to know. I just wanted to check, who were the behind the camera staff queer, or was it what was that? I didn't get that far though.
Patrick Swayze.
Yes.
How old was he when he passed? Was he older?
I want to say maybe like he was in his 60s.
Okay.
Why?
I just wondered. I just wondered. Yeah.
No, 57.
Okay.
He's very very pretty.
He's a beautiful man.
He is, yeah.
Brody's like listeners, Brody usually comes over when the podcast is over, and I'm not sure if he's like Guys, wrap it up.
Wrap it up. This is
you are invading my personal space. And I
always like, it. Someone said beautiful man.
I heard my name.
Look, hot take from this, just go watch it. If you want like a nice thing to do on a Saturday, or probably more like Sunday
this is
evening
a Sunday
kind of
film. Yeah,
it's
or like
such a good thing
around like any sort of like family holiday. So this is, or just a film, when you feel sad and you just need a comforting film.
It is a feel good.
Definitely one. 100%.
The bit where they go, where they're doing the makeover and they've already gone to where oh my god, it was basically, there's a scene where all the kind of the women in the town are all talking, and they're all like talking about like girls' day and how they've never experienced what a girls' day is. And when the way that they were describing girls' day, just like, oh, you like get your hair done and then you like go pick out a new outfit and then you sit around in a cafe just talking with your friends. that is so cute, and that is a girls' day, and it's something that we take for granted. Not at the moment.
I haven't had a girls' day in ages.
I haven't had that in a long time. But I say that back pre-pandemic times, that was like every weekend. It wasn't at all. I wish it was, but maybe more when I was younger. I think when I had flatmates, that would have been more like.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I feel like I'd appreciate Girls' Day more now I'm a bit older, because
100%.
It's just different, and what I'm getting out of it is different.
So this is like the centerpiece of the change for these women and for this town. And so the Queen's just like, okay, well, no big deal. We can do that here. One of them says, I own the local beauty salon, which is this amazing little space. And they get their hair done and they get their makeup done. And then they go to like the second-hand shop in the town. And when Noxema goes upstairs and starts screaming because she's found all the like original 60s pieces, just thought that was brilliant. And when they get dressed up and they start doing like the kind of catwalking around the town, it's just so heartwarming and so much fun. I'm like, it made me want to get dressed up and just walk and do like catwalking and voguing and
it made me want to go shopping. Like, I miss vintage shopping. I used to find such amazing things. And it also made me want to wear the like 80s style dress I have upstairs. I'm definitely going to incorporate it into something. Yeah.
I'm not a good vintage shopper at all. And so it frustrates me. And also I just don't, nothing, unless I'm getting like a ginormous varsity style or like old charity sweatshirt, nothing fits me. So then it makes me feel sad.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't,
So,
shopping is different now. I've put on weight. I'm just like, okay, they just don't. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this happened to me the other day, and I'm not, listeners, no shade, but just, I told you I'm being messy to the end of the month. I wanted to snap this girl in half, right? Imagine I'm standing in front of some dresses, looking at the dresses in the window. So obviously everyone's like, that dress is gorgeous, and coming in and looking for it. This girl has like come with her boyfriend who she's treating like a clothes hanger, which I'm sorry, but people need to stop doing that shit. You think you're cute and young and it's adorable, you're a cunt for that. So she comes over and she's just like, she sees me standing there looking through the sizes, and I went, oh, sorry, thinking she'll just like, I don't know. I sometimes
wait for you and be like, no, it's okay, don't worry, you go.
Just not even that. I thought she might like, I thought she wanted to, I don't know, I just thought she wanted to pick something up the way she was standing so close. I thought she was just going to grab something. And I was like, oh, sorry. And then, I'm not joking, she starts doing what I was doing. Then I was like, well, if that's what you were going to do, do you know what I mean? You could have waited. And she was just like, she looked me in the eye. She said, I need to be extra small. And I was just like, I'm going to extra.
I don't work here. What do you mean?
Even that. It's just like, I just felt like she was just trying to announce that she's also skinny. I was like, okay, now I really hate you. Like, you'll be like, I don't know.
But,
she didn't.
Like, why would she say that to you? Like, well, what
like,
do you want? A prize, a medal?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. because I was obviously looking through the like large, extra large sizes, and then she's just like, I need an extra small. I'm like, why do you say it to me? Do you think we're in a teen movie?
But then also,
even your age, mate.
Even more so, she could have waited her turn, because it's not like a situation where she's thinking, shit, like my size is going to go. You're like,
I don't know why. I thought she was just going to pick something up. And also after that, I was just like, I don't need to be here. So I just walked away. Then as I was queuing for the change rooms, I see her like, she's literally shopping and throwing things in her boyfriend, who's literally doesn't speak, just holds her clothes and follows her around. I pray God delivers that man, because that was a mess. I really hated that woman. I'm sorry, but I hated her. People say hate is a strong word. I say I hated her.
Well, yeah, praying for deliverance for that man and maybe some growth for that woman.
He'll never get it. She'll never get it either. They're just going to be like that. Gosh, taking up oxygen. Anyway.
Oh,
listen, she really got to me. Like, that was so rude. And unnecessarily so.
Agree.
How dare you? Oh my God, that's what you get for shopping in H&M. Anyway.
No shout outs to H&M.
Even
though we've just said it twice.
I bought 3 things. They have really nice
I bought 10, 5, 20.
They have really good exercise shorts at the moment, if anybody's looking for some. And by exercise shorts, I mean the ones that you buy to exercise in and you just lounge.
Yeah, I do need some, having bought a load last year, but I don't know why, but bought them not like a size too small for me. It's kind of like, why did you buy that size? You know that you weren't that size.
That's why I made myself go into the dressing room, because I was like picking up sizes like I was guessing, because I genuinely don't know what size I am anymore. And I also can't tell how things fit by looking at them. So I was just like, I feel like I bought the 3 things that I got right. And then there was one little cute play suit, but I was just like, that's the kind of cute little cotton play suit you get when like, you like, I don't know, live on your own and you have somebody coming over. And like,
right, yeah.
It's not my life anymore. So.
Not when you live.
Like my mom's gonna be like, why are you dressed like a harlot? Like,
I feel like I can't. Yeah, if I put something on, then I'll go downstairs. My sister was like,
oh my God,
sexy lady, where are you going? And you're like, literally. Oh my God, leave me alone! Ah!
I put these hoops in today to go on my walk, and my cousin made such a big thing out of it. She was like, where are you off to?
Who are you seeing? Ooh. And you're like,
I know you've seen me in sweats for a year straight, but you have to accept that sometimes I'm going to accessorize, guys.
Yeah, please. Don't make me feel weird about it, because I'm already like
embarrassed.
Like, yeah, but I've made an effort.
Exactly, and everyone's going to be looking at me like, why is that girl on a walk with her exercise shoes on with the hoops on? Why is she doing that? She's such an attention seeker. No one cares what you're doing.
Sweaty girl there with boobs out. It's just, yeah.
Oh my God. And then I also sometimes feel like when I walk past on a Sunday afternoon, I know it's in my head, but when I walk past a couple, I feel like the woman grabs the man away from me, like I'm some sort of like Medusa-style she-devil. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna.
Are you that woman in the meme where the guy's like looking behind and then...
No.
Or they think that that's who you are, but then you're not. It's like,
but
he's not looking at me. He's like
on his phone.
Past me at like the ice cream truck, the other woman behind me. So it's fine, guys. Don't worry. God. So you've made me feel shit for no reason.
And it's also like, I'm not
You've
sure
made
if that's
me
what's
feel bad
really happening, or if I just have such severe anxiety that I just feel like I shouldn't be out in public and I want to go home.
Well, exactly. You can't fucking win. But you either, if you're wearing your sweats that have, got a stain on them, then you just feel like a slob. You make
always have a stain on them.
Always. You've even washed them. They are fresh out of the dryer. Avocado stain. I don't know
it's
what.
Always
like
food.
it's
always
yeah,
food.
Of course. But there you are. Or you make an effort and you put like a nice frock on.
Making an effort is
like
literally like, just wearing a dress so that you have more air, and then
because I'm not. Lord knows I'm not putting on makeup or whatever.
Absolutely not.
No.
Oh my god. But yeah.
How did we get onto that topic?
I can't remember. Guys, we are not going to be on form until the summer is over.
Until this wretched heat stops.
Even when it's raining and stuff, it's still humid.
Oh no, that's almost worse when it's just like sticky and clammy and humid. Sorry, I know that you all feel the same way, guys. So, you're just like, shut up! It's amazing. Why are you always complaining? It's amazing when we're out in the sun in the park with our friends. Enjoying life. But if you're one of those people, you're not listening to this podcast because you're hanging out with your friends. So
no, this is what people listen to when they're working and stuff, and they're just like
comforting on. Is it comforting? Probably not.
I hope so. Love you guys. Let the rain. I've got that Hilary Duff song in my head now.
Which one?
She only has one.
Hey now, this is what dreams are made of.
What song is this?
The hit song from the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Oh my god!
How do you know? That is her only song. How do you not know that?
No, her only song is "Let the Rain Fall Down," da 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 da. 'Cause I wanna feel the thunder.
Don't know that one, but
you don't know "Let the Rain Fall Down."
Look, let me listen to it off air. Maybe it'll ring a bell. But
I'm shaming you, but I know it's the dumbest song ever. I'm like, you don't know the
Wait, hold on.
I've never seen that film.
The Lizzie McGuire movie is absolutely brilliant.
No, the Rugrats movie is brilliant. Lizzie McGuire movie was probably okay at best. The Lego movie is brilliant.
I still haven't seen it. I know. Sue me, but don't.
No, I won't get on at you.
Okay. Not like with Goofy.
Stop triggering me. I've never seen that. I need to stop using trigger so casually. How have you never seen that film? No, that is actually a good film. Watch it. Have you ever seen, what's the film where they're like, Rocky loves Emily? It's like Karate Kids, but there's 3 of them. There's 3 brothers and they all learn karate.
In what, is it animated?
No.
Oh, right. No, I don't know then.
I just have like a list of films in my head that I feel like are links. They're not.
Yeah. How have we got from the Goofy movie to a non-animated film about 3 brothers playing karate or doing karate? I don't know.
Playing, doing, I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what those kids were up to. But that was great too. Let the rain fall down. Sorry. I only know one line, so yes.
I do know that song. True to form.
Oh my god.
That's a classic Ruth move. Say that one line over and over again.
The only line I know. Oh,
the rain falls down. Let it. Just absolutely rinse a song.
It's because that's how my brain is. It's just like, this is what we're doing now. And now it gets so annoying in here. There must be a way to get it out.
So I've got a question for you.
Oh God.
No, it's fine. You've already seen the question. But I feel like it's just something that I need to know.
We need to talk. Sorry, I can't not do that.
We were hoping for the progress.
That should be our intro music.
Yeah, we were all hoping for progress, but here we are. Just the same old, unadvanced, undeveloped piece of shit. Never mind. Okay, so how long after a first date do you have to wait before texting? Do you hate me?
You can't say it directly.
Yeah, so you're texting. What do you mean? Oh, right, you say it right with your actions, pushing people away and generally being a piece of shit. You're like, they must hate me, so therefore I'll do hateful things to them.
Well, the last time I did it, it was the person said to me, well, that was, okay, so we briefly discussed Love Island while we were together. And I was really surprised they watched Love Island because they seem like the type that just don't, those like, I don't watch TV type of people. And to watch Love Island is like a bit left.
I don't watch TV kind of people are always the people that say, but accept Love Island, as if they're watching it as some kind of social experiment that makes them better than all of us because we watch loads of TV but don't watch Love Island. No, you're not better than me just because you watch no TV and just Love Island.
I was thinking we should do a Love Island episode to make sure you've seen one series of Love Island.
A whole bloody series.
Natalie, you'd be surprised how easy it is.
No, don't get me wrong, I'm sure, but
that's why I'm really hoping the next time it starts I don't get into it. But if I'm at home, I'm probably going to get into it. My cousin hates it so I've only watched one season and I was like, oh, this is why I don't watch stuff like this.
Right. And yeah, you want
stop. Oh God. Yeah, but I want you to watch it for the experience. But yeah, so I was but he never actually said that he doesn't watch TV. I just got that impression that he just reads and doesn't watch TV. And he was like, why you don't watch TV? I was like, of course, all I do is watch TV. I'm dumb as hell. How do you think I got like this?
Sorry, what does anybody do? Go out.
Exactly.
A pandemic's still going on.
Yeah. But he went, I was trying to keep it as vague as possible. And they went, so no, it's too late. I mean, he's not going to listen to this. He hates me. He said, do you have, he was like, I had a really nice time. That was really fun. Like, like all the like jokes and stuff. Because obviously all I do is make jokes that nobody usually finds funny. And then I was just like, you don't really mean that. That's just your Love Island persona. Because, like, after a day at Love Island, they'll be like, so giving each other like a summary, like, so I had like a really nice time, like we had a real laugh, we really connected. I'm like, there are no cameras.
Tell the
here.
truth, yeah.
You hate me, don't you? That's actually a Kendrick Lamar line. You hate me, don't you?
So for you, that was what, a couple hours?
No, I said that to him straight off. He was dropping me home.
Right. You said it during the date.
Yeah, I said it to him. He said that to me, and I was like, you don't even mean that. That is your Love Island persona. And he was like, he went really confused, and he was like, but does that mean that you didn't have a good time? You just saying that to project it back onto me? And I was like,
insecure much?
The toxic queen striking. Wow.
Yeah, shit. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know how I got out of that one. But when people say something to me, I'm like, is that what I'm doing? Or is it? Sometimes I just don't believe people when they say things. So that's my way of saying, like, shut up, you hate me.
Like in a cute way. Oh,
no,
you hate me.
Like, no, I wouldn't say it in a cute way if I said that. It would probably come out like, whatever, you hate me. And they'd be like, what?
Well, I'd probably say it like that, but deep down I'm probably thinking, well, I'll say it's a test to see if they actually say, no, I love you. You can't trust that.
And then if they do say they love you, you're like, oh, weirdo.
Like, well, no, you don't. Yeah, this is terrible. Then you're like, okay, fine, I love you too. And then they're like, bye. And you're like, alone again.
See, that's why, like, ages ago there was this thing on the singer Ray Black's Instagram stories, which really used to make me laugh. She said it was like, as soon as you put a heart emoji in their name, save a heart emoji in their name on your phone, that's when they start acting up. So that reminds me, like, don't give them an inch, guys. Don't do this. Don't play games with people. Be honest.
Yeah.
So what's your version of that?
Of what?
How do you find out if somebody
hates me?
Yeah. I also feel like when people do hate you but they want to date you, they'll tolerate a lot. not date you when they just want to like
fuck you.
Close to you. Yeah. Or maybe just want the comfort of someone. Do you know what I mean? Not even necessarily that they just want that. They just want to be around someone. They'll tolerate a lot, but you still know they hate you. Guys, we don't have low self when we date sociopaths.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good though, knowing somebody hates you, but yeah, they'll
put up with anything.
Well, because they're really, because it's an expiration, isn't it? It's like they'll put up with anything until something else comes along. So you just kind of feel like, well, you hate me, but you'd be stick around.
That's why I have to really just keep kicking off until they go away. Oh no. Why am I like this?
Yikes. I don't know. I mean, I guess she's just probably, if you feel the need to text somebody after a first date, like, do you hate me?
You can't say that.
Maybe speak to your, like, a therapist before you say that and just ask
the therapist why they hate you.
Yeah. No, true. Yeah, they'll know. They'll have the intel because they know you. They're like, well, if we break it down, let me get the whiteboard out.
I know this is going to sound way darker than it is, so please laugh. But honestly, I don't think there's a person in my life who I haven't at some point thought deep down, like, they just hate me, really. I know you hate me. I don't know what this is about. Like, even my parents, I'm like, obviously I know you hate me.
Sometimes, yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes I'm like, well, you must hate me because of the terrible things that I've put you through. And I say that with a pinch of salt because I haven't.
What have you really done?
Nothing, yeah. But just think, the terrible things in the sense of not being a super grateful model person. The terrible things I do are when I get annoyed and get short and snappy.
Oh, I am so mean. Oh my gosh. I am rude.
And then you feel so bad afterwards, but it's too late. You feel bad in the... That bitch deserved it.
Sometimes I need to pop off to let somebody know. It rarely happens and they never know. No one takes me serious.
The only person it's hurting is yourself.
I mean...
That's life.
It's because you haven't heard the insult. No, I've stopped taking things too far. Yeah.
I don't pop off at people. I'm not like explosive. I'm worse. It's worse. It's the seething passive aggressiveness.
Somebody told me I was passive aggressive once, and I've never let it go.
You were like, shut up, I'm aggressive. I know,
I was like, I think I'm pretty direct. I think I've made it very clear when I've been irritated.
I am directly aggressive.
I don't know what's passive about it. You little twat. I'm sorry, I'm joking.
But not.
God. No, because I'm not passive.
That's me. Passive and direct over there. We complement each other perfectly.
I don't know. I think I'm just a mixture of personalities and people just trying to get along. Let the rain fall down. Sorry.
Hey now. We messed up.
Don't dream it's over. Is that not the song? What were you singing? Hey now.
No, you were, I was singing the Lizzie McGuire song again.
That is not a song, and they clearly copied.
Yes, it is. It is a song.
Listeners, if you've ever heard this, can you let us know?
The premise of the Lizzie McGuire movie is the class go to Rome on a school trip, whereby everyone's looking at Lizzie like, oh my God, she's blah, 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 Isabella Fantini. And it transpires that Lizzie McGuire looks exactly like an Italian pop star. Doppelganger. Okay. Yeah, Isabella Fantini or whatever.
Which is where they got the idea for Hannah Montana.
Is it? I feel like Hannah Montana existed already.
I literally just made that up.
But who knows? Oh, okay. Sorry, I should have laughed. That was supposed to be funny.
It wasn't. I genuinely believe that. I didn't realise it was that. I was like, that's where they got it.
Well, one of them had blonde hair and one of them had brunette hair. So yeah.
And everybody knows that when you change from a blonde to brunette, no one's ever done that like Mariah Carey did in her music video anyway. So everyone else should just give up. She did it so well. That the villain version of herself, she acted that so well. Sorry, I take that video too seriously. My bad.
Which video? I don't even know.
Heartbreak, you got. Nobody asked me to sing Heartbreak. Natalie joined in.
Yeah, I did. You know I'm joining in if we're singing. When I listen back to the singing parts of this episode, not this episode, but when I do listen to this episode and we sing, I'm just gonna think, idiots.
Please stop singing.
We sing a lot, and it's just
It's like 25% of the podcast.
Yeah, and I really like go for it. I start off like shy, but then really I'm like, show tune. I'm like, who does she think she is? Jesus.
It can get weird because like it's like a constant battle. You're completely being yourself, and then you're just apologizing for it the whole time.
Always, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm here.
So we're very much apologetically ourselves. That should be our strap line.
Oh my god, the opposite of that Rihanna album.
Yeah, apologetically us.
If you're trying to get work done, do not put Rihanna on. It should be a rule.
Why? Because you're too busy like dancing.
If you get, honestly, you'll like listen to a song, you'll be like having a good time, and then your favorite Rihanna song will come on, and the next thing you know, you're screaming, "We found!"
Jumping.
Literally, you're listening to all the like
looking around at your friends, like, oh no, wait, they're not here. But I can imagine they're here because I know what it feels like because I'm right back in that moment when we were all there together.
Mine is "Don't Stop the Music," Rihanna. I don't
know
if you
good one, yeah. What do you mean? Don't know if I remember. Of course I do.
Because in my world, that was me, my best friends. That was our song. No one else knew that. I wanna take you away. Oh my god! Every time I hear that song, I'm off. Yeah, it's not conducive to working. She has so many, and then she has this song called
Bangers.
That Raining Men song that she has with Nicki Minaj. Oh my god, I love that song. And I forgot how much I love that song. So like the other day, this is what happened again. This has happened to me so many times in my life where I go on a
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, your favourite song comes on, you're like, whoa, and then
you're like, what else your favorites?
Yeah.
Oh, it turns out I like all of them.
Every single one, yeah. None of them are dud.
3 hours later, you've done nothing. And you're sweating. And you think you're in a music video and you're not.
But you've had a workout, so I guess there's that.
And a great time. Yeah, that's a fact, actually.
Fab time.
I mean, no one else is there to share the memories, but at least you're happy.
Yeah, and everybody that lives in the house is shouting up because you're making the whole house shake. Yeah, like, the bloody ceiling's crumbling. Stop what you're doing up there.
Oh my god.
Sounds like a herd of elephants. Oh god.
Oh. No, I'll leave it. My bad.
Oh god, I disintegrated it. Shit. Don't touch them. They fall apart. They're fragile.
I wasn't going to touch it. I just touched the light. Now it's gone somewhere else. Oh god.
Touch the light. Look, I feel like we've taken it too far once again.
Okay, we should stop. This is too long and we're just talking nonsense.
Yeah.
Guys, like we said, we're not going to be back on form until it gets cooler, so good luck with these episodes.
Unless somebody wants to pay for my mortgage and or buy me an air conditioning unit.
Or like if somebody wants to sponsor us, I know that's a waste of the earth's resources. I'm going to say to fly out to a different location every week to shoot in an air-conditioned house, poolside.
Do that, yeah. Oh, poolside would be cute though.
But imagine how we'd have. That means we have the doors open to fill the air conditioning, and we're sitting by the pool, like we're just
in the pool.
Oh my god, yeah,
that'd be divine.
In a floaty.
Yeah.
Oh no, it would be fun until it wouldn't be fun.
Which is immediately when we're like,
and it's like 10 minutes later.
I want to get my sun cream on me. I'm burning. It's too bright. I've got heat stroke, which would 100% happen.
Yeah.
I don't do well with heat stroke. Yeah. Then maybe that's why we're acting out. Anyway.
one of many reasons. What's our excuse for the rest of the year?
Yeah, what happens in the winter? That's just SAD in the winter. So there's always something else that means that we don't have to look internally within.
We need to plan something glamorous.
We do, yeah. That's all I've got for you.
That's all I've got.
Sure. But we should watch something that we can dress up to. But do you know what? Actually can't, because everything I'd have to dress up in, it's not going to be comfortable. It's not breathable. It's not comfortable. It's heavy. I'm not doing it.
I've only got like
sitting
dressed
here
up for
in
the
a full
winter
fucking lenga. No way.
It's not happening.
I'd like to do that though.
We should maybe we should plan.
I've done that.
Yeah, we have, but maybe we should plan like, I don't know. I should stop. I don't know why not broadcast on the podcast they used to. Maybe we should plan like an episode, not like a show, because I feel like no one would come, but an episode recorded in front of a live audience of 7 to 10 people, and they're all dressed up too. And
we can blame it, quote unquote, on COVID, because we need to do social distancing. When we don't sell, you know what? We should do a show. Actually, you're right. This summer, because when we inevitably don't sell enough tickets, we could always say it's because of social distancing. Well, then we could just say, well, social distancing rules didn't allow us to sell anymore, so go put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Or maybe we should do it for our 1-year anniversary. That's not till October.
Oh, yeah, cute.
A year of this.
Also, actually, in the coming weeks or this summer at some point, I think we want to do a fan pick of a Marvel film.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing that over on our Instagram page. We'll do it in stories because that worked out quite well. So please, if you're not already following us, follow us on Instagram at Wait Rewind the Tape. And then you'll get your chance to have a say on what Marvel film we watch.
Maybe we should start putting it in the bio until then for people who don't follow us on social media, so they can email us.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I'm not doing that. I'm lying.
Yeah. Sounds like a lot.
Yeah. It's like 2 minutes of admin and I refuse to do it.
We do. There are some fucking stellar memes posted, though, in stories, so it's really worth a follow. They're funny.
What if they just don't use Instagram? Because they have sense. Good enough sense not to be on social media.
And we need to email us.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. If you want to do our social media as well, then yeah, there's that too. So we need somebody to pay the mortgage, somebody to do air conditioning, somebody to do our social media.
And somebody to get us flued out so we can record this abroad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or at least in like a cute place here, if it has to be here.
But it has to be Greece.
Oh, I'd like that, yeah. Yeah.
Or Ibiza. At the moment, we're not allowed into either of those countries, so.
Oh, we not? Have we been banned?
Well, they're on the red list, aren't they?
I don't know. I don't look at it because I don't have plans to do anything or go anywhere, so there's.
We can record it in Jordan, I think.
Okay. Cool.
I feel like they've got really good air conditioning because it's like,
oh yeah, I bet,
so hot, yeah.
Yeah.
And great style.
I want to be. I just want a beach. I really want to be in the water, and also I want a pool as well.
The actual sea, yeah.
I want both. Anyway, look, this is boring. Not for us, obviously, but. So on that note, guys, we didn't talk about it much. That means that's the mark of an endorsement from us because we don't want to spoil it.
Yeah. It's
topsy-turvy and weird and it doesn't make sense, but there you go. So please go do yourselves a favor and watch to Wong Foo. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar.
Have a great week, guys. Sorry.
Rewind the tape.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye, guys.
Wait there just a minute, buddy. Rewind the...